With the postponement of the next meeting of the People's Democratic Party to November 28, 2024, to allow the party enough time to prepare, the call for a change of leadership is still making headlines. Former Benue State Governor Senator Gabriel Suswam has called for the immediate removal of Damagum, the acting national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, citing leadership failures and poor performance. Suswam voiced his concerns during an expanded caucus meeting of the PDP in Makurdi, stressing that Damagum's leadership is leading the party astray and that the PDP will resist any attempt to have a one-party state. Joining us now on the morning show is Gabriel Suswam, former governor of Benue State and former senator representing Benue Northeast Senatorial District.
Hello, can you hear us from the studio?
About it, thank you very much. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Senator, and good to see you again. Well, very quickly, in the introduction, Ayo here was saying that, well, it's a matter of public record, that you want Ambassador Damagum to go. You don't want a one-party state and all of that. Is this out of self-interest? Because the other side of that story is that there are moves by persons, key stakeholders like a good self from the North Central to take over the remainder part of the tenure of Senator Yochia Ayu. And that instead of the position going to the zone where Ambassador Damagum comes from, after a fashion, should have been a North Central person. So is that what you are pushing for, your own interest in that position, rather than a commentary on the performance of Ambassador Damagum during the period that he has been there so far? So if it's about your ambition, please, let's complain, and so that we know exactly where you are coming from. You want to be chairman of the party?
Well, yeah, Shegun, thank you very much for that question. I want to make it very clear that there are two things involved here. One is the fact that Damagum's performance has been abysmal as far as the members of the PDP are concerned. It is not just because the position is supposed to, by the constitution of the party, revert back to the North Central. If the leadership of PDP was performing and performing very well, I don't think the agitation for the position to revert back to North Central would have been as loud as it is now. But because the performance has been very abysmal, to say the least, a lot of people are tired, and also that has further emboldened the people, not just within the North Central, to say that, look, let us find somebody who can give leadership to the party from the North Central, where this position rightly belongs, by the constitution of the party. And so it's not just about people from the North Central wanting to be national chairman. It is because of the abysmal performance of the leadership of the party. That is what is most evident in all of this. Meet any PDP member from any part of the country will tell you that the leadership of the party at the headquarters is not encouraging. And most of the problems that we are now going through, the crisis in PDP wouldn't have been there if we have a leadership that shows some level of integrity. And so it's about the performance. It's about the fact that we don't have a leadership that have shown that they have the capacity to put PDP where PDP should belong. That is an alternative for Nigerians, an opposition party that Nigerians should say, well, if the ruling party is not performing, at least we have an alternative. But that is not there as far as the current leadership remains at the helms of the party. So it's more of the performance that has agitated the minds of the people. It's not about me or any person from the North Central wanting to be the national chairman of the party.
All right, thank you. So beyond this issue around the national chairman of the party, there are also said to be some bigger issues, some sacred cows in the party, some people who are working against the party and whom, I mean, it seems as if they cannot be touched, they cannot be disciplined, they cannot be called to order. One is the FCT Minister, Mr. Nyesom Wike. What do you have to say about that? Because now the position of the party is a way forward, trying to bring reconciliation, trying to bring people together and to strengthen the party. But there's still that issue around anti-party activities and the fact that one person is holding the party to ransom. What's your take on this?
Yes, there are legal issues, but I believe that you've also, you must have read or heard the same court saying that the internal issues of the party must be resolved by the party. Now, some individuals who were instigated by the acting national chairman himself, because those are chairmen from his immediate constituency. He's from Yobe. The party chairman from Yobe and party chairman from Borno went to court seeking the court to give an order that he should not be removed from the position of acting national chairman. This is very unfortunate because you were elected deputy national chairman of the party. You were not elected as the national chairman, for God's sake. And then, by default, you are now acting. And if you are an honorable person with integrity, if you are a man of character, it only behoves on you that once the time comes up for where this position is supposed to rightly go, you should step aside. People have done this before. Secondus was acting at some point. He stepped aside for the position to revert back to the Northeast, where the initial chairman who was elected belonged to. So it's just lack of honor on the part of Damagum. If you have honor, I don't think this would be an issue because you don't have honor. Why are you insisting to hold on to a position that does not belong to you or belong to your zone by the constitution of the party? It means that you don't believe in the rule of law. You don't believe that things should be done correctly. And as far as you have a leadership that does not believe in taking positions that will engender confidence in the society, in the organization that you are leading, there's going to be problem. And that is why we have problem. People don't trust this acting chairman. People don't believe whatever he says. Because he said this tomorrow, to another time is another thing. So whether there are legal issues or not, we must take a decision that will bring back some of the people who are even in other parties who want to join PDP cannot come because they have not seen any leadership that is encouraging to them. So we are looking at all the issues, we are taking them, and we believe that on the 28th, we are party people, we have to be patient. On the 28th of next month, I believe and I'm confident that this issue of change of leadership will be effected. Like I said in the past, it mustn't be mean. Yes, I aspire to take over the leadership of the party because I know I'm capable of doing that. I've been in this party since 1998. I've held positions. I know the history of the party. And I know that I can reconcile the contending factors in the party. But Damagum doesn't have that courage. He doesn't have what it takes to...
Mr. Suswam, can you hear me?
Genuinely, because it's not
Can you hear me,
himself.
Mr. Suswam? Good.
Yeah, I can hear you, Rufai, yeah.
I'm going to ask you an hypothetical question. In an event where,
Rufai, go ahead.
Where you become the party chairman like you desire, in an event where you become the party chairman like you desire, are you going to suspend Mr. Wike from the party?
Rufai, that is a very controversial question. Let me tell you this. The party, if we look at the party from section 57, 59, 58 and 59, make provisions for behavior that constitute breaches against the party. And there's a procedure that you need to follow. If as national chairman, as national chairman of the party, and I see that any member of the party breaches any of the provision provided under Section 57, 58, and 59, of course, we would take the procedure, which is that you invite the people concerned before a disciplinary committee that will be set up. It is also under the provisions of the party that a disciplinary committee should be set up. So we set up a disciplinary committee, and each and every member of the party that breaches any of the provisions provided in the party that constitute breaches against the party, that person will be punished accordingly. In fact, expulsion is the last of the sanctions that are provided, I think, under Section 58 or so. Expulsion is the last. There are steps that you take. You invite the person before a disciplinary committee. He will state his own case. If the party is not satisfied, first, that person will be cautioned. After that person, if such breaches continue, he will be suspended. And then, if those breaches are of the magnitude that he will be expelled the party. So I would take, as a lawyer, I will follow the procedure as provided in the constitution of the party. And if I find out that the breaches committed by any member, it doesn't have to be only Wike. You know, I don't want to center my leadership on individuals, but each and every member of the party that breach the constitution of the party will be brought before a disciplinary committee. And that is the only way that we can bring back confidence in the party. If we don't do that, then people will just get more emboldened, be more brazen in their behavior that constitute breaches against the party. And then we no longer have a party. So I believe that I will be that national chairman that will instill discipline into the party. That is the only way we can have this party back.
Okay,
otherwise,
on that note,
we're wasting our time.
On that note, Senator Suswam, we would like to thank you very much for joining us on the morning show. Thank you very much indeed.